morning, and thanks for tuning in to Live with Colleen, episode 36. Today, I'm filming in front of Buffalo State College's Rockwell Hall. I'm about to graduate from Buffalo State College in May, so I wanted to include my school for a little bit of Bengal pride. This week, I sat down with an inspirational Buffalo State student. Alonzo Gordon, also known as Zolo, is a national recording artist, producer, songwriter, actor, model, radio DJ, TV film personality, management, hip-hop entrepreneur, and motivational speaker. I asked him all about his professional career so far.
The three main things that I'm working on currently are my music. I have two projects coming out. One is called Fruits of My Labor. The other one is called Quote Me Correctly. I'm going to have some mainstream features on that. Another thing I'm working on is a book that's going to be in Barnes & Noble. And another thing I'm working on is some homeless work. I'm planning on going downtown and giving back to people in need. Diligence and quality networking. You should surround yourself with the people that are pretty much the same, have the same mindset as you, the same mentality, so you don't get slowed down. That's one thing that I've learned a great deal about, is surrounding yourself with people on the same mission as you. Then you're more likely to be successful because teamwork makes the dream work. Another thing I've learned is how to be self-motivated, how to do things on my own so I can cut out the middleman. A lot of people, they don't get things done because they don't know how to do it themselves, so they have to find someone else to do it, but then they're relying on somebody else at the same time, as opposed to learning the craft yourself, being independent, being self-made pretty much, and then being able to do it yourself. After graduation, I'm definitely going to continue the projects. I will be finished up with school with business management and my minor in hospitality, so I definitely plan on continuing to do music. That's not going to slow down at all. As far as my scholastic material, such as writing books, that's not going to slow down at all. And my management services for artists and aspiring models, that's 24/7 around the clock. So if there's any artists that want to further their musical careers, or any aspiring models that want to further their modeling careers to get published in magazines, mainstream magazines, or anything like that, or the magazine that I have of my own that's in the stores, it's called Paper Cut Dreams magazine, then I'm definitely going to keep that going. You can find it online, Barnes & Noble, Amazon, MagCloud, or you can find it in a local store. The same thing with the book. They go hand in hand. Wherever you find the book, you'll find the magazine. It's advice and connections. If there is a aspiring model that is signed under contract through my modeling agency, then what we do for that specific model is they get free photo shoots. So they have a limited amount of photo shoots, as opposed to not being contracted and having to pay for each one, which could cost hundreds of dollars. We also get them gigs like fashion shows, and we also get them magazine placements so they can get published, get seen, and further their careers. I had a couple models walk the runway, I had a couple get a magazine placement, and I had one get to be a part of a show. So it worked out pretty well. I'm hoping to be one of the best entrepreneurs of my generation. People that I basically look up to as far as that field goes is people like Warren Buffett, Sean Combs, Eric Thomas, Les Brown, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, you name it. Those are the type of people that I look up to. Russell Simmons, he's really the one that inspired me to start my clothing line. My clothing line is called Lavish League. You can find that online. You can buy anything online. SoundCloud is The Real Zolo. You type The Real Zolo on iTunes, YouTube, Spotify, Shazam, iHeartRadio, Pandora. I have my own Pandora channel. Just type Zolo. Type of musical source, Rhapsody, and you'll be able to find my music. I try to take advantage of my environment because I believe that we are a product of our environment. So I try to use what's around me to my advantage. I was born in Georgia, but my father was 22 years Army, so I lived all around the world. I lived in Kentucky, Missouri, Germany, mostly raised in South Carolina. That's where I went to high school. And then when my mother got a promotion on her job, I came to Buffalo, New York, and took advantage of the college. So when I went to Buffalo State College, I just went in business management because that's what I want to do, manage business. That's what I'm in. I guess the will to not want to work for anyone. I really want to be my own boss. I've been working for people since I was 14 years old. My first real job was Sonic. At 14, I was skating around. And since 14 to now, which I am now 22, I've had many jobs, and I've gathered many different experiences. right after high school, I went straight to the Army. I was in the Army for 4 years, and after I got out of the military, I used those human resource training skills and applied them to different jobs, such as I worked for Walmart, I worked for Regal, I did fast food, Sonic, Pizza Hut. I worked in all different types of stores. I was a manager at Foot Locker, the manager at Lids. I worked for the New Era headquarters, downtown Buffalo in Delaware. I had multiple jobs, and I used all those different experiences to create the ultimate business mindset so I can have a successful business using the traits of all these different things that I've gathered. I don't plan on it. I definitely plan on expanding and becoming global. Buffalo was a starting point. I believe that you learn experiences from different locations, and then once you gather everything you feel like you can gather from a certain spot, you move forward so you can continue to progress and improve. And I feel like Buffalo has ran its course on my increase in education, or almost has. So I definitely plan on expanding and going elsewhere. They can reach out to me through email or any social networks. My email is empirehq803@gmail.com. All my Facebook, my Instagram, and my Twitter are all the same. I made it very easy. It's just called The Real Zolo, TheRealZolo. You can reach out and just express your interest, and I'll be more than happy to collaborate.
I hope that you all had a great St. Patrick's Day yesterday. I'm Irish, but on this holiday it seems like everyone's Irish. Last weekend I went to Binghamton University to visit my friend Valois. We went to Binghamton's St. Patrick's Day parade. It was crazy, but it was so much fun. Everyone was dressed in green. We had green shamrocks on our faces. I carried around a box of Lucky Charms cereal to eat because we woke up very early for the festivities, but it was so fun, and it got the St. Patrick's Day celebration off to a great start. This year, Niche named Buffalo the 4th best city to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. We had a parade in the Old First Ward and another one down Delaware Avenue last Sunday. Unfortunately, I missed the parades, and on Sunday we celebrated the birthday of a very Irish woman. This week is my grandma's birthday, so I wanted to wish her a very happy birthday, and I had so much fun celebrating with her. St. Patrick's Day is such a fun celebration in my family because we're all very proud of our Irish heritage. My great-grandparents traveled over from Ireland through Ellis Island to come live in the U.S. On the 100th anniversary of my great-grandparents coming over to the U.S. through Ellis Island, my whole family went to Ellis Island, and we had fun walking around and really feeling the history there. And it was quite surreal realizing that our great-grandparents were on a crowded boat over from Ireland, came over, and we looked out the big window where they could just see New York City, and to know that they saw that and that promise and the big city. My family had to come over to the U.S. because of the potato famine in Ireland. I'm glad that they came over to the U.S. so that they could have a better life and eventually raise a family here. But I also had fun going to Ireland and seeing where they came from. About 4.5 years ago, I went to Ireland with my school class from Iroquois High School. We went to Dublin, Ireland, and I just loved hearing all the Irish accents and seeing everybody. And I got my sisters and I these collada rings. So it was so much fun to be there and to hear the accents and just to see people who honestly look just like my family. My class traveled to the Shannon airport, and we got off the plane, and I was like, oh, that lady looks like my mom. And then walking around Dublin, I saw someone who looked exactly like my Uncle Paul and someone who looked exactly like my sister Megan. Even my teacher said, did you just see her? She looked just like Megan. So, Maggie, you have a twin out there. I hope that you all have a great St. Patrick's Day. I hope that you have fun, wear your green, and bring out the shamrocks. This week for Colleen's Got Mail, my viewer KK sent in a picture of us. So thanks KK for sending in the picture. You're a great viewer and a great friend. We're enjoying our first ice cream of the season. Thanks for watching. Live with Colleen. Bye. Bye. Tonight, I get to host Mr. and Mrs. Worldwide at the Birchville Penny Art Center. The doors open at 6:15 and tickets are $5 at the door. I'll be hosting it with my friend Jordan, so please come out. We hope to see you there. Thank you for watching Live with Colleen, episode 36. Hopefully by episode 37 next week, all this snow will be melted. But until then, have a great week. Happy St. Patrick's Day.